Hey guys, it's Maggie and I am back today. And if you've been following along with how I've been feeling lately, you might know that I haven't been feeling the best and having a lot of GI symptoms. And yesterday was a rough day, so I'm going to share a little bit about that. I've been giving updates on my Instagram page a little bit more, day by day, not hour by hour, but, multiple updates per day, just because when it comes to being sick and having so many different moving pieces, I feel like things change every couple hours, it feels like. But, yeah, the old Crohn's or something is not acting right with me. And I think it's just kind of been a slow decline where I haven't really been able to recognize it until I just really didn't feel well. And so I finally contacted a GI last week, and we've got a plan in place not only to symptom manage, but also to figure out why the heck my intestines are acting this way. So right now, my plan is, I think like the priority plan is to get me on IV fluids, and that's going to be taking place here at home. It will be my first time doing any sort of at-home IV fluids. I have a number of friends that are on them weekly just because with ileostomies, not having a colon to absorb your fluid, it does significantly increase your risk of dehydration. So I have fortunately never had an issue over the last 13 years other than, GI bugs that put me in the ER. And then I get IV fluids there, but I've never done them at home. So, of course, with all of this stuff, there's expense and there is organization that's needed. And I had a little bit of a breakdown yesterday. I feel weird sharing clips of me crying. It doesn't happen very often because, quite frankly, I don't film when either I am sick or very upset. It's not the first thing on my mind. But yesterday I had gotten the call while I was sitting at the computer in the dining room, and I had my camera right in front of me, so I decided, let me just film this. I had just gotten off the phone with the home care Infusion company and had found out that the cost would be about $500 a week for home infusions. I don't normally film when I'm crying, but I filmed. So I got the call for the infusions, and the place is about an hour away, which I'm fine going there, but it is 3 hours out of my day. And to do home infusions, it would be close to $500 a week. So I don't know what's better. I feel really not good right now. Yeah, I was not too happy. I'm not too happy. I'm still, that's a lot. That is a lot of money. My hope is that, a couple of home infusions, maybe I can transfer to the clinic where it is covered. It is covered if I go in. The only difficulty about that is right now, there are points where I really don't feel good. Yesterday, I actually did not get my labs done because I was feeling ill. And I think there was a sign from above because our printer wouldn't work and I couldn't print them. So once Zach, he was the one trying to print them for me, he's like, I can't get the printer to work. I'm sorry. I'll go to Office Depot or something and get them printed. And I said, nope. I don't even think I could drive myself right now. And he was, involved with other things. He couldn't have driven me. I didn't want him to either. I said, don't worry about it. I'm not getting there today. And honestly, I think dust would come out if they tried to draw labs on me. So we're going to wait for the first infusion. Yeah. My hope is that this is, maybe I can do 2 home infusions and be done. And then when I have a vehicle available to me, which is not all week consistently, I will be able to plan maybe once a week to go in until, we figure out what's going on, can get it treated, and hopefully I will not need fluids. Hopefully I can just drink like I've been doing for the last 13 years. So if you would like to watch an extra ad on my YouTube video, feel free to pay for these stupid infusions. You don't have to. It's just the circumstances that make everything a little bit more difficult that I'm currently experiencing right now. It's just really annoying. Anywho, we are expecting a delivery of the IV infusion supplies today, and then tomorrow the home nurse will be visiting me. I should get a call this evening about that. In the meantime, I think I need to do an ostomy bag change because my skin is burning, because my output is very watery. Trying to measure it very roughly, and it's coming in quick. So we're going to start hydrating here very soon. Okay, I'm in my bathroom now. Gonna try and change my ostomy as fast as I possibly can because it is active. I just emptied it maybe half an hour ago. So we're gonna do this as fast as we can. Yeah, there's some breakdown of the wafer. I had a question recently if I can feel when my stoma is about to go. I would say a majority of the time, yes. It kind of puts pressure around the skin. Now, I can't feel the intestine itself, but I can feel the pressure on the skin around it as it expands and, is about to release some output. My skin's a little sore underneath the stoma. I can feel it kind of on the edge of gurgling, so I'm really trying to clean this fast. There we go. I know some of you guys have been around for a little bit here, and you saw my skin last year when it looked absolutely horrible. Flonase seems to be what keeps it in check, although I don't put the Flonase on the actively broken down skin because that will not help it heal. I am surprised that it's not exploding. We're having some good luck, I'll take it. Yeah, my output, just when it's watery like this, it just leaks kind of underneath of my stoma, and I've got a bit of redness. It's not horrible, but it's definitely the reason it was sore. Alright, I feel like probably good. Ooh, I cut it perfectly. I love when that happens. Ah, no I didn't. Spoke too soon. Dang it. That's alright. We're going to try and push my little barrier ring to kind of melt and fill in that gap. But, okay, we're done. Okay, that was a successful ostomy bag change. I'm very happy. It did not explode, so that is fantastic. By the way, just to mention, I'm not wearing my wedding rings because I keep getting, itchy, irritated skin every time I put them on. It just started a few weeks back. I couldn't tell you why it's happening. I'm pretty annoyed about it, so to get it to get better, I have not been wearing my rings, which I don't like. I basically have not taken them off in, I don't know, my engagement ring's been on since we got engaged 6 years ago, I think, at this point. Guys. So, sit down at the computer here and get my heating pad. I can't find the remote to our little Dyson heater, so it's just on a fan right now because last time we used it, it was hot in here. The IV supplies arrived. I had to sign for them, and so we have a gate that blocks off the kitchen so I can open the door and not have dogs come running at the front door, but yeah, they broke the gate down. And Bruno and Dixie went running for the guy that was giving me the box of supplies. I was like, I am so sorry. All they do is love people, but not everybody wants to be loved by a dog. So I'm very respectful of people's wishes when it comes to dogs, especially like big ones like I have. Thankfully, neither of them jumped on him. They were just like, hello! And he was scratching their heads. But I felt so bad. And thankfully, the guy like closed the screen door. He was trying to come in the house and I was like, you don't want to come in here right now. Like, I didn't put the dogs up because I didn't know like exactly when you were coming, and the dogs will cry if I put them up and they know I'm here. So I'm a little frazzled right now. I was like, I'm really sorry. It's total chaos here. I haven't even opened the box yet, or it looks like there's maybe a portable IV pole and then a box of supplies. So I don't know if I open it up just to check it out or just leave it for the nurse, but yeah. All right, I figured we could open up the box. Let's just take a look at what's in there. It might be interesting to you. I was right. This is an IV pole, like a little portable IV pole. Let's see, Sharps Compliance Inc. Pitch It IV pole. Have any of you guys ever used this? I'm assuming all of this is rented. I don't think it's mine to keep. So we'll see. And then I'm opening up the box. I had at least one person message me saying, you should keep like IV supplies on hand. So even though I'm a nurse, I have never actually inserted an IV successfully, because where I worked, we had an IV team. Just in pediatrics, kids tend to get scared of you when you do painful things to them. So a lot of the painful stuff, well, not a lot of the painful stuff, but the IVs at least, I was never trained on how to do it. Obviously, we were trained in nursing school. Well, not obviously. Apparently in Pennsylvania, they do not teach nurses how to place IVs in nursing school. My nursing school did. Your only like real life practice though was in clinical, of which I had attempted many a time, but the patients that I was attempting on were not easy sticks. I remember a very, very nice old lady let me try 5 times on her. I know, looking back, I wish I had never done that. But she was like, honey, keep trying. You need the practice. Like, go ahead. And then the other one was a drug user, and they were completely scarred up. So I did not ever place an IV successfully. So if I wanted to, I probably couldn't now. I don't know. Like, I know how to do it, but not on me. Oh boy. This makes me want to throw up. It says 1,000 milliliters twice a week, 1,000 milliliters over 4 hours. I bet you that's not the case. I bet you they will infuse it faster than that, because that seems incredibly slow to me. And oh. Sorry, that has the scent of the hospital. Ugh. Alright, we've got alcohol swabs. Looks like, these look like IV insert kits. Yeah. There's a Sharps container. Oh, here are the fluids. So, if you would like to see, actually there's only 4, no, there's 6. Let me see. 6 IV insert kits. Oh no. Oh. Biohazard. Jeez, this seems really. Oh, you know what it's probably for? They probably have me put the IV like bags in here too, once they're used. The little extension tubing for your IV catheter, and then probably IV tubing. Yep. Oh my god, it feels like I'm working back in the hospital. Holy crap. Oh! IV fluids. And little flushes. That's actually a ton of flushes. This is one of the normal saline bags. I have my hand over it because it's got all my information on the front. But yeah, there we go. Tomorrow, I guess, I'll be getting one of these suckers. I think it'll be good. I think I'll feel better afterwards. It is freaking expensive to get this done. Well, there you go. We are gonna hope that this is not forever. Well, I hate that I have to do this. Okay. That was fun. I'm not thrilled. I'm not thrilled at the expense. I'm not thrilled that I have to do this. You know what? IVs are painful too, so there's that. But I'm not even thinking of that. I can't think of that. I am fine being a patient when I don't have to do medical stuff to myself. Doesn't everybody? Well, okay. So, gonna wait for a call today. It'll probably come in the next few hours. No, I don't think that went there. Probably come in the next few hours, and we'll get it scheduled for tomorrow. I do have some meetings, so hopefully I can work around that. We shall see. I gotta go grab my Humira outside too. I don't want to do this. This freaking sucks. There we are. Just became a little bit more real, so now I'm kind of blah, but I'm gonna get back to my day. That's all I can do. And hopefully tomorrow I start to feel better with some fluids in me. Again, I'm feeling better today than I felt yesterday, so I'm happy about that. But this is this is the fun of it all, right guys? Okay. I hope that you guys are feeling well, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Bye.